Hey guys, it's Elizabeth from Running Stitch, and I am here with an update from my first week of Stitch Mania. First of all, I would like to wish all of you a very happy Mother's Day, whether you're mothers of kiddos or mothers of pets or mother of any kind. Today is your day and our day, and I hope that you get to do something that you love and spend time with your family. So happy Mother's Day. I'd also like to say thank you to all of my new subscribers and all the lovely comments that you guys have made and questions you've asked. And thank you very, very much for watching. And I guess I'm just glad you enjoy listening to what I have to say. So anyway, my first week of Stitch Mania, I worked on one project. I have one project, I guess an old WIP that hasn't seen the light of day in a while. One project for each week of May, and I know that the whole concept for Stitch Mania is any amount of like manic stitching for this month. And compared to a lot of other people's mania plans that I've been watching, mine's pretty tame. But my schedule during the week, especially during the school year, is so crazy pants busy that really just anytime I can sit down to get some stitching done, like it doesn't usually happen until the evening, and so it feels kind of manic anyway. A little peek into my weekly schedule. I work full-time as an art teacher, but I also run a lot, and I train a lot for racing, for marathons and half marathons, and I actually just did a 5K yesterday. And so Tuesday and Thursdays I run with my run club at 5 in the morning. So that sees me, waking up at 4:30 in the morning to get going for that. And so because of that, Monday evening and Wednesday evenings, I am in bed by 9:30, 10 o'clock at the latest. And so if the kids go to bed at 8 every night, it doesn't leave too much time for stitching. And so I feel like compared to some people, I don't get that much done, but that's okay. I mean, you're enjoying the process. So I'm ready for the summer. Summertime is really when I get a lot accomplished, because I have the days off, it's more suited to seeing some progress. So kind of a little disappointed with how this week went progress-wise, but I mean, I got something done, which is better than nothing. So anyway, I'll show you guys what I was doing. I worked on Patchwork, and actually I found out a little bit more information about this piece, but more particularly about the designer. And so I wanted to share that with you guys, because in the last video that I did, that I showed this in, I had a lot of questions about it, and a lot of you guys really liked it. So I wanted to give you some more information because I felt like that was really lacking the last time I showed this, because this was a project that my mother had done, and I got the pattern from her, and I just didn't know much about it at the time. So anyway, Patchwork, it's called Patchwork, and the artist is Jan Houtman. I hope I'm saying that right. He's Dutch. He was born in, so I've got my notes here. He was born in 1929, and he passed away in July of 2007. And he was a very famous Dutch sampler designer. He designed over 130 cross-stitch samplers, which most of those are displayed in his homestead, which is called, I am so going to butcher this, the hammocker, the hammocker. I'll link it down below so you can see the spelling. So that's where most of his work is displayed, which, how cool would that be to go and see? I don't know if they do tours or if it's set up like a museum, I'm not sure. Information on Jan Houtman was really hard to find, but I did come across a website that seemed to have a pretty good amount of info about him, so I will put that down below as well. So if you're interested, you can go check that out. Okay, so Patchwork. This was done in honor of his homestead, which De Hamaker, you can see here, that's the name of his home. But my mom had it recharted first for her family name, and then recharted again for my married name. So my mom did our family name, I'm doing my married name. And then I think in the recharting process, to accommodate for the new names, some of the details, like the 92, which is, I'm assuming the year he designed this one, the place for the initials, you know, some of that was lost. It could always be put back in, but some of those details were changed in the process. But the overall integrity of the design is still the same, so it's really cool. So last time you saw it, it looked like this, and here's where it is now. And before I even did any stitching on it, I actually got a visit from the frog. So last time you saw it, this right here was a different color, and there was something here, and you can probably see where I've ripped out. When I decided to do this chart, I wanted to do it all in blues because it's one of my favorite colors, and I thought it would look so pretty with the color scheme of our house. But I've since changed my mind and decided to go with the original colors because tastes change, and you know, it's ever evolving. So I ripped out what this was, and I stitched it back in its original color, and then I haven't put this back in yet. But I did come over here and I got this little star motif done, and I finished out some of this right here, and then I've been working on this gold color here, which comes all the way up to where my finger is. So I'm almost done with that one. I just wish I had gotten more done, because I know once May is over and once I get back to my normal stitching rotation, this is probably not going to come out for a while again. So I wish I had gotten more done. Friday, I didn't even stitch Friday. What was going on Friday? Work, and then oh, that's right, work, and then came home, and then my husband and I took the kids out to dinner with my parents because they had the kids spend the night at their house that night because I had a race Saturday morning. And so by the time I got home, I was so tired that I just wanted to sit down, play a stupid little game on my iPad, and just watch TV. I was so tired. So Friday I didn't even stitch. So this is what I got done Sunday through Thursday, and then a little bit yesterday. So anyway, there's Patchwork. Okay, my camera cut out. As I was watching the playback, like the last few minutes of my video got completely cut off. Lovely. Okay, so let me make this really quick before it cuts out again. Today starts the new week of Mania for me for the month. And so I'm going to be doing Max in the Adirondacks by Dimension School Collection. So you guys saw this in my very first video. And my goal this year is to get him done. So hopefully over the summer, when I get lots of time to stitch, this guy will see a lot of progress, and hopefully a finish. Okay, here's where I am. So, Cutie Pie Max. And for not being a cat person, for me thinking this is pretty cute, then he must be pretty stinking cute. So, there he is. In all of his little kitty sleeping glory. Okay. So, yeah. Crazy that that video did what it did. I don't like that. Oh well, we'll try to edit it together. Yeah, so that's what next week is going to bring. Hopefully I'll get a little bit more stitching time. It's a testing week at work, so work life is not going to be hectic because I won't have to do a lot of teaching, which is a nice little break. We haven't had a break since Easter, and we won't get one until Memorial Day, so this week should be hopefully pretty quiet. Today my family's supposed to go on a picnic, and I don't know if that's going to happen because I'm looking out the window and it is crazy windy and we're supposed to get some rain, so that should be interesting to see how today plays out. Anyway, yeah, so quick update. I will see you guys back next Sunday with hopefully some more progress on Max. I hope Stitch Mania is going well for everybody. I've been loving your videos. I'm trying to watch as many of them as I can. With the time that I have, it's so hard, but I'm really trying. So what you guys have been doing so far is awesome. I have loved every minute of it, so keep up the good work, and happy stitching, and I will see you guys in a week. Bye!